Shalom and welcome to another episode in our series called Israel on Location. I'm really excited today to share the location of Shiloh with you here in Israel. We're about 20 miles north of Jerusalem, and it's going to be a really exciting episode. This is really exciting for me to tell you that I'm standing in the gate complex at Shiloh. I actually had a chance to help out with the dig this past June, and I actually helped out with a square above this gate complex. You can see behind me perhaps some of the walls and the steps that led up into this Canaanite city, no doubt reused later on after Joshua shows up on the scene. Let me move back a little so that you can see the gate behind me now. Dr. Scott Stripling and his team, just a great team of archaeologists who have been working on this site since, I think, 2017. There, I'll step back a little further, and you can see that this gate has been uncovered, and what's outside here is more evidence of that complex. But what I want to show you here on location, and it requires walking up the side of this site to tell, so bear with me until we get up there. I want to show you what is suggested to be the place of the tabernacle. Now, the tabernacle was here for over 300 years. It was probably, as suggested, a more permanent structure. And it faced east, and while there is disagreement as to where it was here at Shiloh, where every tribe came 3 times a year to celebrate the festivals. Could it be that ABR, Dr. Stripling and his team have discovered not just the location of the tabernacle, but behind me, the holy chamber, and drum roll please, maybe even the Holy of Holies. Let's go here. Let's go in here. We'll carefully walk on these sandbags. The gate is open, so apologies to Dr. Stripling if I'm invading your most important room here, but take a look around me, and this structure, according to these wonderful archaeologists, it does retain the exact dimensions of what the Holy of Holies should be. Now, there are some later walls. In fact, this particular wall right there is a little later than the original level, if you will, of the tabernacle. But we can see evidence of walls that date back to the time when Joshua was here, late bronze. It's hard to understand the mix of these stratification levels, these levels of occupation. But a very important discovery was found here this year, as in, I think, 2018 and other years. The presence of a pomegranate, faience material pomegranate, was actually found there, and that's exciting because pomegranates, of course, associated with high priests. So what is a pomegranate doing here? And it's not the first one found at the site. I really direct you to the DIG team reports at Associates for Biblical Research. They're a wonderful group of people who have a high view of Scripture. They're great archaeologists. They're careful and diligent. In fact, everything is not only dry sifted but wet sifted here. I can't say enough about the integrity of their scholarship, but could it be that we're standing, pinch me if it's real, we're standing here within the Holy of Holies of the Tabernacle that stood here from the days of Joshua until the beginning of the 11th century, maybe in 1090, 1080, 1075. Somewhere around there, the temple or the tabernacle of the Mishkan was destroyed by the Philistines. That's a story that we can read about in 1 Samuel 4, although the details of the tabernacle being destroyed isn't listed there. I know the Ark of the Covenant was stolen and the Philistines no doubt conquered the site of Shiloh. But right here, my friends, we are standing on the most holy ground where the priest, the high priest, once a year would come and on behalf of the sins of the Israelites would petition God in his mercy here on a day of atonement, Yom Kippur, maybe, just maybe, right here. So let this sink in as I circle around and allow you to see on location what is suggested as the Holy of Holies of the Tabernacle. So what an experience it is always to come to Shiloh. A middle bronze wall, a gate. People lived here. The city was taken by Joshua, and then the tabernacle stood here for over 300 years. So shalom from the proposed Holy of Holies here at Shiloh. Until next time, shalom.